All right, what's going on? So I got to ask you the biggest question I've been thinking. What would happen if magic was real in this world and not some like side street attraction for hobos in fucking downtown Las Vegas?
Okay. What would happen if magic was
Yeah.
real? Nathan, as a Christian man, I believe magic is real through the power of birth. That is God creating life.
Man, I got a 3-letter word I want to yell at you.
Man, I don't know. I mean, is magic real, Nathan? Who's to say? Science could just be magic, for all we know.
Well, I just got into like this weird area where it was going.
I went down a K-hole, and all of a sudden I started wondering if magic was real.
Well, it's on Reddit, and they were talking about all these
God.
people. And no, hear me out. After reading all this and their ideas and everything, I have never once before today went, fucking Salem figured this out long ago. Like,
Yeah, they did, dude.
Like, no, it just made me go, you know what? They were in the right. Those Christian boys knew what was up.
They did, dude. They absolutely did. That was the best security team that's ever existed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude. They were ready to just clean up the town, dude. They had their target, and they set a goal.
The
and they got
Norton
rid of it.
gang?
Yeah. Anti-witch, dude.
Yeah. You pay us for our service.
Yeah, no, dude. I don't know. I don't think about magic.
The
I guess,
amount
that
of
often.
people
Should I
that
be?
gave themselves animal ears and just like magic was a way for them to be like, it's okay to be a furry here.
Right. I feel. I mean, we were talking about pagan religions back.
Pegging
last podcast.
religions?
No, pagan.
Oh, pagan. Oh, okay.
Yeah, pagan. Them pagans. We could do, dude, we should make it like a Susie sells seashells down by the, but we should do it with pagans.
Probably workshop that.
Yeah, we could do that. Peg getting peg likes pegging pagans. Man, I don't know. I'm trying to.
Oh.
We need a few more, but we get peg likes pegging pagans.
Pieing. That could be in there.
Pending. Peg likes pegging pagans. Pending.
Pieing pacifists. No, it's just
Pine cream pine pacifists. Then we're off to a dumb start.
Oh, it's great.
No, yeah, because all the witch stuff is very pagan-esque, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and I feel like you see depictions of people wearing fur or like fox stuff or cat and all sorts of shit in pagan cultures and stuff like that.
The way I read this, because all of it was, there's so much nonsensical
Okay, yeah,
stuff.
okay. What were you first of all, yeah, you need to like give me some background. What the fuck were you looking up that you got to is magic a real subreddit?
Basically, I just started going down like magic.
Well, at first I was trying to find out about chemtrails. Like I was like, those things are fucking real. Next thing you know, I'm on is magic real?
Yeah. It all started with my first 3 tabs of acid.
Wouldn't it be sick if MK Ultra, instead of creating, domestic terrorists, it would have created wizards?
Dude, that would have been great.
I guess it probably did produce a lot of those. Those are what the homeless people you see on the street.
Oh, I thought you were going to say of the grand variety.
That too.
Oh, man. I thought, yeah. And that created the offensive or defensive coach for Kansas State, Klansman.
Oh, hell yeah. All right. So how did you end up on this fucking subreddit, dude? I got to know this now.
Because I was just looking up at, like, cool, mad, like, stupid card tricks, right?
Okay.
And I started in that.
Oh, man, you were bored this weekend.
Yeah. I had something fun happen on Saturday, but yesterday, real bored. Because
Yeah.
dude, I learned what basically it's like to be abstinent by not watching football.
You didn't watch football and you immediately went, well, I'm not also getting laid, so I might as well do up-close magic.
Yeah, exactly. And I sing.
It just automatically gravitates through there.
Yeah.
You're like, the abstinence,
I do my I do my tricks by saying Jesus is an awesome God.
Our God is an awesome God. Is this your car?
Well, fuck.
Shit. That trick doesn't work because I don't believe in Satan. Hi, I'm Nathan Taylor.
And hey, because I don't believe in Satan, you'll notice there's no overtone music because he makes music.
Dude, that's the best out for a Christian pastor, a youth pastor, to do magic at like Sunday school. He's like, "Is this your card?" And they get it wrong. No matter what, if
Here,
they're
kid,
right,
have
they're
an
like,
apple.
they're just like, they get it wrong. And they're like, "You know why I got it wrong? Because magic's a sin, and that's the devil, and we don't allow it." But if you get it right, you'd be like, "And that's God's love helping me do a fantastic
I didn't do this
trick."
on purpose. That was like Jesus turning water to wine. He just turned this card into yours.
Yeah, dude, it's the perfect out. You could do magic, but you could spin it either way into a lesson.
Yeah, you're always right. Heads or tails. Oh, you sinner.
Yeah, dude, being a youth pastor rules. You could just trick these kids.
Well, they've been tricking
anything.
Dude, they've been tricking kids for quite some time.
Yeah, still tipping on foes.
This holy rod, it once ingested into you, will help you feel so much better.
Yeah, at least they're doing card tricks now, you know.
So I got onto that. I was looking up how to do like this easiest way to do sleight of hand.
Okay.
Which took me down a quasi how to steal shit.
Yeah, that's the best part about magic. It literally
you're a charlatan. The bottom line is it goes down to being a charlatan.
Yeah, dude. It literally leads to how to fucking steal shit. Like I learned how to steal my friends' wallets because of that.
The fucking thing. I'm not joking. One of the deals is how to conceal a boot knife.
A what?
A boot knife. You remember those?
Are there specific boot knives?
I guess. I don't know. This thing was
I thought you could put any old knife in
This
your
was
boot
how to
and call it a
conceal
boot
it
knife.
on your wrist like you're fucking Ezio in Assassin's Creed. Just like, like
Hell yeah.
People are getting fucking wild. But no, in the next column, amongst being charlatans and stealing shit, like, hey, you distract them with this card, you can actually get their valuables. And one was how to steal their watch. That one was...
That's a fun one.
That looked fun, but there's no way. My version is you have a very big knife and you cut their hand off. Like, you stole something. God, I'm taking that.
Yeah. Hope you don't wipe with the other one. Anyway.
Yeah, it's just...
Yeah, that's how... I don't think I ever learned how to do up-close magic, but I definitely remember, like, early days of YouTube learning how to basically, by, if you're like touching somebody and like distracting them, you can like then pick their wallet. And I used to do it to my buddies all the time, to the point where if I got close to them and started touching them or whatever, they'd be like, "Get the fuck away from me! I don't want you stealing my wallet."
Oh, I thought you meant they'd start bursting out into Sweet Caroline, touching you.
Oh, Sweet Caroline, steal my wallet.
Yeah. Fucking worst wedding song ever.
Yeah, that's the worst in general. It sucks when they play it at Iowa State games now. I get tired of it.
It had its very short run.
Yeah.
But no, so they had all these, and then it just went into these other items. And then I saw one, it's like, what would you do if you had real magic?
Just one really lonely kid. He's like mastered all the card tricks. He's like, what would you do if you had magic for real?
As a level 12 paladin, I would actually use it for the Holy Scripture.
I've been throwing fireballs since I was 14.
I have a fireball at level 12, and or however many levels that goes.
Dude, the amount of sad comments on that thread had to be crazy.
See, and that's how I was reading them. Every one of them I read through the voice.
I just want to bring my dad back.
I just read every one as... It's funny you said that, though. I read every one as an emo kid that was just like well, then I would get cat ears and an anthropomorphic tail, and I would just be all out with my tattoos to be one with my oneness.
Mind freak!
Oh,
Mind freak!
Dude. Yeah, a couple of them could have been Chris Angel burner accounts.
Oh, it probably was. He probably is the one who wrote that. What would you do if magic was real?
The one with oneness. That's the one part of that I remember. I'm like,
what is the one with oneness?
What does this mean?
I don't know. We're about to find out the one
with oneness.
with oneness.
It just comes up to, it just says dyslexic children that can only count to 1.
Yeah, it says, congratulations, you're the 1% of people who've looked this up on the internet, and you're legally retarded.
It spells it out, though.
Yeah.
The hooked on phonics way.
What the fuck? There's a book, I guess.
Called One with Oneness?
It's the oneness versus the 1%. It's seeding freedom. I got to see what this book is. I'm sorry, I'm clicking on
dude,
the
I can't wait till you open this up and it's like, it's a fanfic about Highlander.
Yeah, oneness versus 1%, shattering the illusion in
Illusion.
freedom. The illusion. Should we read the description of this book?
Oh, please.
There's the reviews. I want the where's the description of the book? Amazon, make things easier, bud. Let's fucking do this.
The descriptions. I read this and my oneness has grown exponentially.
Okay. Widespread poetry, social unrest. Oh, I'm sorry. This is how dumb I am.
It's a January 6th documentary.
Guess what word I just messed up with when I said poetry?
Pottery.
Poverty. Close. Widespread poverty, social unrest, and economic polarization.
They're wordsmiths. They're doing poetry. It's like, hey, what do you do to get to your oneness? Well, we go to a group slam poetry session.
Man, maybe I shouldn't make fun of magic.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe I should read this book.
Yeah,
and be
you
a
probably
little bit
should.
more...
You become a wordsmith. You do a bunch of those like adjective deals where you used to have to plug in. Okay, put it now. Give me an adjective, a verb. Okay, a noun.
Start doing Mad Libs. But it says widespread poverty, social unrest, and economic polarization have become our lived realities as we are the top 1% of the world's 7 billion plus population push the planet and all its people to social and ecological brink. In Oneness versus the 1%, the author, who I can't, Shiva is her last name.
Oh, that's a Final Fantasy summon.
Yeah, Shiva takes on billionaire director of Gates, Buffett,
Gates.
and Zuckerberg, as well as modern empires like Big Tech, Big Pharma, and Big Ag, whose blindness to the rights of people and the destruction of impact of this construction of linear progress have wove havoc on the world.
I feel like this leans in a direction.
A single mindset pursuit of profit has democratically enforces uninformed. Wow, dude, this book is base as fuck.
Yeah, it's wild. I feel like if you taught this in a California school, there'd be a revolt.
I feel like there's a lot of like if I need to read it like this. Widespread poverty and the social unrest and an economic polarization of the world.
It's turning the frogs gay.
Taking on billionaires like Bill Gates, Buffett, and Mark Zuckerberg. Dude, this is funny. What a wild thing that I stumbled across by searching One with Oneness.
Brought to you by Alex Jones Protein Shake.
Yeah, dude. Wow. Oh, this came out in 2020. That makes sense now. This was one of those books written in a during a pandemic time, dude.
Yeah.
That's what this is. Oh boy. Wow, wowzer Bowser, but we still don't know what oneness is.
No, I have a feeling that book never addresses it.
Yeah. Based on her analysis on explosive facts, Shiva exposes the 1% model of philanthropic capitalism, which is devoted to unaccountable money to bypass democratic structors, derailing diversity.
It's in Ukraine.
Yeah, it's accountable. It's totally there. It's all there. Imposed totalitarian ideas based on one science, one agriculture, and one history. Instead, Shiva calls for a resurgence of real knowledge, real intelligence, real wealth, real work, and real well-being.
Damn, dude.
With these core goals, we reclaim by live free, think free, breathe free, eat free. Dude, free food. I'm on board with this plan.
What you just described is like an amalgamation. If you mush it all together like Play-Doh, it forms the "Don't Tread on Me" flag.
For real. I'm going to look up what this person looks like. I have to see this woman now. Let's find out. Oh, okay. I think she's an Indian woman.
Yeah, Shiva's a Indian name.
That makes more sense now. Yeah, she's an Indian scholar and environmental activist in food sovereignty and an eco-feminist and anti-globalist author. Base as fuck.
Dude, they got, I'm not going to lie, from the Indian people that I do know, they got some pretty cool ideas.
They do. They do have some sick ideas, dude. Hell yeah. Well, what did we learn? Oh, I guess I forgot to look up what oneness is.
It still won't tell you, dude.
It won't tell me. I don't know, dude. I guess we're going to have to keep going on forever without knowing what oneness is.
Yeah.
Oneness doctrine shares through the author's treatment of oneness of gods in a simple yet profound. So okay, I'm not. There's too much research I got to do to find out what oneness is, Nathan.
There's not. Are you telling me there's not one article about oneness?
Yeah, that's my point. This. I feel like we're running in circles.
Oh man. It's like the stonemasons left us a riddle to solve.
We need Nicolas Cage to solve this.
Yeah. Oh, it's the Freemasons, not stonemasons. What the hell? There's a shortage on both.
Stonemasons, I think, probably have some kind of weird code too.
There's few enough of them. Sure.
Yeah. The brethren of them. Well, man, I'm glad that your card magic led us to oneness, dude.
It was
magic does really lead to magic. You see what we did there? We made magic
in the mind's eye.
Magic's real, Nathan.
Oh,
see
okay.
what we just did there?
So I need to buy kerosene.
Are you ready?
Dude, and to top it off, yesterday,
yep,
I said something, and I realized how it came out. And one of the two people realized how it came out, and the other was oblivious to it.
Mm-hmm.
I was walking outside. There were people. There's an elderly couple walking by. I'm like, hey, enjoying the day, just being nice, right?
Oh man, you tried to be friendly to strangers and it bit you in the ass.
No, it didn't. No, here, listen,
Okay,
listen. This is better.
I'm just sorry. I'm just picturing you one time. You're just like, I'm gonna step out of my comfort zone for once and try to be friendly, and it just backfired. I know.
I got stabbed.
Because you're so the opposite person to try to talk to strangers, but you just being like, you know what? We're gonna do it today. We're gonna do it. And then you're just like, oh, God.
I got jumped by 6 elderly people.
Now you're like Punxsutawney Phil. You see your shadow once, and you're like, I'm going back and win for
Fuck
7 weeks.
This.
I won't communicate with people for a while now.
No. Oh, dude. No, it was great. So they're walking. I'm like, hey, it's a great day out here, right? You enjoying the day? Yeah. Well, enjoy it. You probably won't get too many. And then I left. Now, about 3 seconds, I go, holy shit.
I know exactly what you meant, but to them, they took it out of completely.
Yeah, I realized who my audience was, what I just said. The guy's face went from smiling to just like, what the fuck? And it was like a truth hit him, and he's like, fuck, I need to go up my will. And then and then she smiled and went, oh, yeah, hopefully this continues. These are really nice. You normally don't get too many.
Yeah, she knew what you meant. You gave that guy an existential crisis.
Yeah, he's like, shit, I know I die first. She lives on longer. Oh.
Yeah, damn it, just statistically.
Because I turned away and went, I just gave them a death sentence and didn't realize.
You said that to that guy, and he heard, hello, darkness, my old friend. It's good to see you again. That walk was super unpleasant for him. He was doing the dude thing.
Dude, he had, at best, another mile before they had any stopping point. They were a long ways away.
Dude, you know for a fact he was walking and she was like talking to him. She's like, Harold, did you hear what I said? He was doing the dude thing where he's like 1,000 miles away and he's like, huh? Yeah, no, that's fine.
Can you believe what that fucking asshole? He was nice.
Fucking prick calling me old. He was talking about the weather, Harold. Shut up. He's talking about my mortality. It's about me.
He was talking about death.
I saw him as he walked away. A cloak followed him. He's got a Shinigami behind him. He's writing me in his death notebook. I've seen those animes.
He wasn't itching his neck. He was doing the.
Dude, he's seen Death Note one too many times. You know, he just thinks you're gonna try to kill
Oh fuck! Like I've never seen someone's face turn that quick from a smile to just crestfallen. Just, I mean, if he was 30 years younger, I might have been punched.
Yeah, fighting.
But his delayed reaction. But
if you're 30, you're not thinking that. You're just like, I know what he meant. But like, dude, he just was like, oh man, She knew exactly what you meant.
Yeah. She knew exactly. She's upbeat. He thought I was going to like expedite this process by stabbing him in the back.
That's a nice rollie you got there.
Hey man, how's your Social Security checks coming through? You know, today's economy. I need help.
Yeah, that's so funny. It's what that also shows is just the different mindsets of two different people. Like, he immediately took the negative road on that comment.
Yeah, that dude rules, because that's how I think. If I meet any stranger, I'm always thinking negative anyways. The first thing they say, I'm like, oh, man, they fucking, god damn it.
I've been having, like, situations like that where it just, sometimes I'm wondering more and more, and not that I believe it at all, but sometimes with the simulation theory, like, that you can break NPCs, like, you can just break people by saying, like, you broke an NPC there. Like, you're not supposed to interact with that character, but you somehow made it conscious.
I'm trying to make it self-realize its own worth. Or lack thereof.
Man, we have to help breed AI. Okay?
Oh, Operation Repopulation with AI? The sex robots are coming in?
Duke Nukem. But I did that the other, like, so I walked out of a place eating with Jake and was unlocking my car, and an older couple were getting in the car, right? And the old man says to me, because I just hit the little button, you know, my car makes the noise. And he goes, your car just winked at me. And I was like, yeah, that means she likes you, and she doesn't like many people. And when I responded to him that way, he turned back and looked at me. It's like he just wanted me to laugh and not get the last word. And he's like,
one of those.
You son of a bitch, you're stealing my bit? I'll fucking kill you.
Hey, now I got to think of something to say.
Yeah. I don't have a rebuttal for my
You know what would have been funnier if he whipped out like a little notebook, like, responses.
Lovely weather. Damn it. Don't get many more days like this. No.
What's this? My family doesn't come visit me at the retirement home. No. Just.
Yeah.
I'm so lonely.
He turns, he goes, I used to be an adventurer, and then I took an arrow in the knee.
I listen to All Along the Watchtower because I can't walk good because of Agent Orange.
Yeah, it's you can break people, dude, very easily with those.
Well, at that age, I mean, a stern push could break them too.
Stern push. Yeah, that's very true. Man, that's funny, though. You definitely gave that guy a fucking complex that day. You think he's still thinking about that? He probably is.
He is, and now you got me thinking about this. Now you just got me thinking about this. If you ever want to feel strong, and I were to, I don't know, karate chop that guy, I bet I could get through his bones like balsa wood at that age.
You think?
And just, yeah.
I don't know, dude. If he's out on a walk, like, he's keeping track.
I forgot to tell you he's on a walker. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
no,
okay.
I'm just kidding. A full tennis ball regalia. No.
I don't get the tennis ball thing. I've tried to figure it out. Does it make things
Purpose?
better? I don't.
Oh, so it doesn't squeak on the fucking floor.
Oh, so you can like push it.
Yeah. So when they're shuffling, because if you get on like anything like hardwood floor or whatever, it just those things. If you've ever heard a person with it off, you're like, okay, hey, ma'am, your time has come. You are going to meet your maker right now. This gotta stop.
I just think it's hilarious that it's a medical device and they know that's what it's for. And yet the people who design it are like, no, you got to go buy a fucking can of Wilson's. What take is Wilson getting
Why
for that?
are you calling this a medical device?
It is. A walker's a medical device.
Half of them are chairs.
True. It's a prescribed chair. Doctors can prescribe chairs. I know a couple people at my work who got their own fucking chair because the doctor
I've been to several
wrote a note.
retirement homes. Those dudes are, they're prescribed chairs called a lazy boy, and they don't move.
Well, at the retirement home, they have them like the lazy river tubes. Like they're just in a pin. You got to get there like, oh, there's no fucking tubes left. There's no walkers
Dude,
left.
like I remember doing that, and then prime time, I don't know if it was happening, but just from visiting friends and stuff there, the time that people stole stuff is when Wheel of Fortune was on, because all of them were around. I honestly, the very first time I saw it, I was like, this is an elderly gambling ring.
Yeah, well, it's the daily news shows and like daytime TV for them. That's their programming. That's the propaganda. That's their 1984 programming. So that's why they go in and do that. And then they're just hypnotized, dude.
Okay, yeah.
So you know how like when you hit a certain age, you can no longer hear that high pitch noise, that they always talk about? There's a certain age you hit where you hear a certain high pitched noise from the TV, from daytime TV, and that just hypnotizes old people. So eventually, if you start hearing that, that's when you got to keep the TV off in your room.
That's why they can't watch Twilight Zone anymore. Like, oh
yeah,
no,
exactly. So, no, it's a medical device, though, Nathan.
Oh, okay.
It's definitely prescribed, which is weird because you would think, okay, right? I've seen wheelchairs, I've seen crutches, I've seen
all of these
I've
are
seen
weapons.
A dentistry chair.
Okay.
I've seen lots of medical devices.
All of these
right?
have been used as weapons in the wrestling world.
Yes, well, that's where most of my references come from.
Okay.
Thank you for making me seem stupid.
Okay.
I have a very limited worldview.
All I know is you could get about 3 to 5 good shots with a crutch before it breaks.
Yeah. Folding chair, you can't hit him in the head anymore. It causes too much brain damage.
What's CTE?
Yeah.
It's not even a word.
But I've seen all those at like thrift stores or Goodwills. I've seen all three of those, like those kind of things. That I never see walkers.
Oh, they're
Where
buried.
do they go?
Well, they're buried with them, so they can keep them in an upright position.
She's shuffling in heaven now.
You think one day they're gonna like?
You need a seat at the pearly gates waiting in that line.
One day when humans all pass away or whatever, they're gonna dig up somebody and be like, "That's how they stood," and they'll just be like,
yeah. These creatures came with a bionic. They were half machine.
"We can only assume this had some sort of weapon inside of it."
Yeah. You could see there are many holes where it could be adjusted for height in order to aim blow darts at things.
Obviously, they had many drugs to fire at people. Just look at all these pill cases that were entombed with this one.
They would sedate others with methadone and Percocets. Hell yeah. Oh, man. Dude, speaking of CTE, I got to bring something up to you.
Okay.
So, my alma mater, Old Iowa State, sent me an email today.
Oh.
And, yeah.
Get you checked up. Like, oh, we know you went to school here. Let's scan your cat.
Listen. Well, no, Nathan, it's even weirder. They asked me to participate in a study.
Oh,
now, what kind of... You want to take a gander at or a guess at what kind of study it might have been?
A sleep study?
No, not a sleep study. No.
Oof. I don't know.
Oh, dude. They emailed me saying they're looking for participants in their CBT
That's what I was going to say.
Study. In their CBT study. And so they're looking for people to do that. And I had to look up what CBT was.
Yeah. We know what CBD is, but what's CBT?
That's at first I was like, sick. Are they doing testing drugs at Iowa State? I was like, all right, okay.
I mean, normally you just have to be part of a frat to do that, but now anybody can.
It's cognitive behavior therapy.
Well, that's dumb. Decline that.
I deleted it right away, but I was just like, why is my alma mater? I almost paid off my debt to them, but they're like, hey, you know what? Why don't you come back here and like we'll experiment on your brain now?
Hey,
like, what made you
hey,
pay
guys.
back all your stuff?
Hey, I got somebody we need to check their cognitive abilities. What's that? Well, this one guy went for a very odd degree.
But I looked up what it was. So cognitive behavior therapy is a psychosocial intervention.
Psychosocial. That's awesome, dude. That's a great song.
Psychosocial. that aims to reduce symptoms.
I see
of
what they're doing.
Aims.
Yeah.
See?
See? Yeah. Nothing gets past me.
Yeah, psychosocial, made by an Iowa band. Then you got Ames. Iowa. There's a lot of.
It's like, wow. I mean, you guys are really putting on the trademark here. I get it.
The aims to reduce symptoms of various mental health conditions, primarily depression, anxiety.
Oh, can you recover that from your deleted box?
Dude, that's why I was like freaked out by it a little bit, and like I didn't really. Sometimes I like look at where the emails come from. You know, like I'll see I just want to look at the actual email address and see. And I didn't really check this one, but I kind of want to go back to the deleted file. I guess I can. I can look at my PC here, but like, I was like, wait a minute. Is Iowa State tracking me enough where they're like, this guy's got something wrong with him? Yeah. Let's get him involved in the study.
Oh, they're just trying to run it back.
I just thought it was what because I guess, in a sense, doing that. I guess, but. I don't get it at the same time because you have all of these they have this giant list of alma maters, people who are alumni, and they're sending them out asking if they can do experiments about depression on them. Yeah. Is that what the universities are just using this for?
Oh, they know everybody's depressed. Hey, you saw the bill when you were done, huh? How you feeling?
Okay. It is from a Iowa State email. It's because it's a .edu, but you can fake that. You can fake anything these days.
But no, that's 100% infallible. You should always open those and click those links.
Yeah, there are a lot of links here. It says click here a lot.
Yeah, click all of them all at once, dude. Just control, click. I
don't even remember this. Okay, it's the Department of Kinesiology, but it's the Well-Being and Exercise
Department of
Laboratory.
Fraud.
You want me to read the email to you here?
Oh, please do.
Okay. All right. Participants are needed for a CBT plus. Oh, it's very fluid.
Oh, dude, how much is the subscription?
Oh, yes, CBD plus.
We've rolled up Disney in this.
Make me some goddamn money from depressed people. Yeah. Studies in well-being and exercise laboratory to be conducted at Iowa State University. The purpose of this study is to understand how pre-therapy participants' activities influence cognitive behavior, effectiveness, and symptoms of depression. This study will provide a necessary first step for future research in aiming to improve behavioral treatment of depression. And then it tells you who they're looking for in the study. If you're between the ages of 18 and 65, well, Nathan, you're out of the age range now.
Yeah. What did you say? 18 to what?
18 to 65.
Oh yeah, I'm out by 3 years.
Nathan's old as fuck.
Yeah, dude. Hey, I got proof. These liver spots. I mean, they're key telltale signs. I'm out.
Currently diagnosed with major depression disorder. Well, we're both out then. I haven't been diagnosed with shit. I'm fucking happy as hell, dude.
I'm happy as hell, but we're self-diagnosed.
I've never had a doctor tell me shit, dude. I'm fucking happy as tits. I ain't worried about it.
Yeah, dude. Hey, what are you guys? Well, we're the pre-2K era. Oh, so you stuff everything downside? Yep, we're great.
Oh God, you guys are perfect.
Yeah, it's like you've never shown your emotions, have you? Not really.
Only in violent outbursts. Exactly. when they're warranted. I beat up a man and screamed about how my family didn't love me.
I told an old man to drop dead, basically.
Okay, and either are not taking mental health medication or consider consistently taking mental health medications in the last 6 to 8 weeks, and the healthy enough to perform moderate exercise, you may be eligible to enroll.
Well,
dude, they're gonna. This is an exercise thing, so what they're
Uh-huh.
looking for is somebody on medication,
Okay.
and then they're gonna take you off of it, and then they're gonna be like, okay, now exercise and see if that makes you feel better. Oh, I remember these studies.
Oh. So Terry, he's been doing okay, but he keeps requesting a lot of red yarn.
Let's talk about the mail. Oh, that's great. Huh. Well, I'm glad I didn't delete that fully. In
Oh
here.
shit,
fucking
dude, that's
hilarious.
great. That is cool. So what's that called? MK Ultra 2?
Oh, that's yeah.
Run it back.
Cognitive behavior therapy, you know?
okay.
I didn't even know what that was, to be honest, until I saw that. And I was like, wait a second. Are they tracking me because they think I'm crazy?
Yeah, that's why everybody loves CBD. Cognitive behavior's dumb. And
Yeah, dude. I'm on that train.
cognitive behavior is dumb, dude.
I don't have CBD or CBT, but I have CBT. Cognitive,
But I do
Damn
have
it. I
CD's
just fucked the
nuts.
joke up.
What's up? Got him.
Got him. I have cognitive bias though. What the fuck's up?
Base as fuck.
Pew, 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 pew. Taking down Bill Gates.
Chad has entered the chat. Just like, oh shit.
Yeah, dude. Shiva, dude. Base as fuck. Cognitive bias. Free think, free food.
But you mentioning, oh fuck. So I had a guy that had some cognitive issues this weekend. So Saturday went
Dude,
down.
we just got to start calling people CBTs. Dude, we're dealing with a real CBT over here.
This CBT over here, it was a peach. So went down to Ameristar Casino, go watch the game, right? No, everything great happens here. Sitting at the bar, got Texas hat on, just very obvious who I'm rooting for. Well, in comes the Kansas State fan that sits next to me.
Oh, boy.
Named Sal. I don't know his last name, but we were talking or whatever. Cool guy. First half, he's
Mama
like,
said they was my CBT shoes. Mama said they take me anywhere.
Mama said my CBT made my back crooked as a question mark.
I'm sorry. I was thinking about Forrest Gump and CBT for a while, and I was like, I gotta say it, otherwise it's gonna eat my brain. I'm gonna turn into a CBT if I don't say this. Your mama sure cares about your CBT, son.
Lieutenant Dan, you don't have any CBT.
I know that.
So we're sitting there.
You can make anything out of CBT. CBT salad, CBT shrimp,
Oh,
CBT cocktail.
you can you can mix match your medication and make any kind of CBT treatment you want.
CBK Ultra. Okay, I'm sorry. I got that out of my system. So Sal walked in and
So
said,
I'm sitting here. Sal comes up probably 5 minutes into the first quarter. Saddles up next to me. He's like,
okay.
and opening line is, I'm like, this guy's a piece of shit, but all right, whatever. He goes, Texas, huh? I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. So we sit there and talk, and he's just some dude that does construction or whatever.
Sick. Those dudes rule.
No, it was fun bullshitting. So we're just sitting there drinking, and he was a good sport about it. And he's like, fuck, man, we blew this one because at halftime, Texas is steamrolling.
Oh, yeah.
And
They
so
were rolling.
he's just like, well, that's kind of our season. We either do good or we do bad. And he's like, well, I got nowhere to go, so I'm just going to keep having drinks. So he's just getting properly loaded up. Like
Nice.
5 minutes to go in the second quarter through halftime.
Sick.
And then it starts going. And then I start getting just This guy is hitting me like he's my best friend for the last 25 years.
Yeah.
Starts doing the, oh, we're catching up. Oh, big dog, what the fuck? And I mean, he's a big construction dude, so I'm starting to be like, in the same fucking spot, too. So eventually I'm like, oh, you fucking asshole. Like, because he's just at that height, and every time, it's like a jerk-off motion, but just hitting me in the top of my arm. Fucking hurt. So it would have been fine if it was moving places, but this repetitiveness, I was like, because I kept looking at the bartender and like this unbeknownst of, yeah, he's an asshole.
Oh, like this guy knew who he was. Yeah. Oh, man. The bartender didn't try to fucking help. That's a shitty bartender. I hope you gave that bartender a shitty tip. You got to start cutting that guy off at that point. Fuck, if you know he's a problem normally, and I would have left that bartender a horrible tip. Be like, dude, you're supposed to have my back. I'm not being a dick.
I put honey on my dick and stuck it in the tip cup and walked out with his money.
Exact, no shit.
No, so this is going on. And as you know, the game ties. And he's, nah, I told you we were good. I told you. Like, this fucking 180. Like, he was a luchador that came in sad, ripped off his mask, and went, I'm fucking great now.
Yeah. Dude, thank God they ended up winning. Oh, otherwise he might have just beat you up.
That's the best part. So, outside of getting Charlie horse, like, we were playing slug bug with no slug bug around. And just constantly doing this. We stop them 4 straight downs, launches his beer at the TV screen, and gets kicked out.
He threw his beer at the TV? Holy shit.
This dude was loaded.
Damn, dude, he was fucking. That's wild that he threw that. I can't believe you sat there the whole game.
I had this great seat. I was right there, center in front, just watching it.
Dude, you have more restraint than I do. If he would have kept hitting me like that, I would have tried to be like, dude, please stop touching me. I did
several times, and he kept. It's not like he was doing it hard. It's just a repetition of constantly.
Right.
And a dude that was easily 50 to 70 pounds heavier than me, just constantly. Dude. And I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Right. That always blows, dude. And it's probably you had a great seat, but then there was a billion other seats open at the place, but he had to sit the one right next to you.
I wasn't going to go sit at the table with the broads gabbing about God knows what. They wouldn't know.
No, I'm not saying you're wrong, Nathan. I'm saying he's wrong. Like, you were there first, and then he came over and sat by you.
Yeah, but
that's what I'm saying.
In all fairness, like I said, I was sitting at the bar.
Right.
Right in front of one of the TVs. There's plenty of other seats.
Right, but that's his fault. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
It's like he literally zoned in on you because you're the only dude in there with Texas gear on, and he was like, oh, I'm just going to go sit next to this guy, and also I wanted to sit where that spot is anyway. He was trying to probably muscle you out of that spot.
I have no idea. All I know is, because those first 3 downs before he launched, I go, guess your offense isn't enough. That's the only thing I said to him.
That's
and then
so
the fourth stop, he just, fuck! It's just like...
Was it a glass bottle?
No.
Oh,
no,
that would have been sick.
It was, I don't know what the fuck that was he threw. That would have been great.
That would have been so sick. I was hoping he broke a TV and stuff.
No, if it was a glass bottle, I have a feeling it might have been in my neck.
Oh, man, dude. You got to stop watching games at the casino. You keep having weird shit happen. Or keep doing it.
I don't know, dude. Sal was pretty cool up until he lost his shit.
Yeah, until KU sucked a fat one like they normally do.
Well, and my favorite is as he's leaving.
Or, I mean, K-State. KU is actually good this year, motherfucker.
My favorite as he's leaving is going, I'm good, I'm all right, right, Nate? And I'm like, don't bring me into this.
I want nothing. I don't know that, man.
Exactly. I'm like, I fucking don't know that, dude.
Right. Jesus fucking Christ. Dude, I love when people, like, regular. So that's a bar regular at that place.
Yeah.
And, like, he's just always trying to make friends, and he's just always fucking trying to rope people into his bullshit.
So then later when I went and bailed out my best friend Sal out of the jail. No, I'm just kidding.
It was Sal from Impractical Jokers. It was a
bit. Hey, I'm here to pick up old Valcano. His drunk ass.
Listen, Sal, for your punishment, you got to go annoy that Texas fan this whole game and try to get kicked out of the casino.
I've just never seen somebody throw
that's
beer.
wild.
I think it was just a can.
Okay, that makes more sense. But even still,
I just remember
I
him-
could see throwing it on the ground, but not at the TV because you're throwing it across the bar.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was like 5 feet into the bar, but still, the fact that he threw, like, I wasn't paying attention to really what he's doing. B, all I know is I saw the throwing motion, and then what can only be described as Secret Service code from the bartender, and then like ninjas appeared.
What was the code? Did you hear the word?
I fucking don't know. All I saw is him do the, and then all of a sudden ninjas appeared.
Stirs, the turtles in the drink. The turtles in the
It
drink.
was literally a minute, and all of a sudden 3 giant fucking dudes are surrounding him with one pipsqueak.
Nice.
So it's like 3 dudes.
Why don't you come out back so we
Yeah.
can talk to you? I don't know why
He was holding. Yeah, he's fucking got a pencil
just
like he's in
Pesci.
the movie Casino. Let's go to
Just
the fucking desert.
Yeah. Damn, dude, that's wild as fuck. Oh man, I could never imagine behaving that way. Like, I guess I could see somebody like maybe spiking the beer can like below you, right?
Not even
But,
that.
like,
I could see
throw it-
taking a drink and pounding on the
Yeah,
table
it's
and going, "Fuck."
Yeah, like, but I couldn't ever imagine throwing a fucking beer can.
I joked.
I
with
mean,
the-
you should be able to honestly get in that mindset. You, as a Dallas Cowboy fan, know what it's like to put a remote through a TV. So I guess you could. Probably
No,
get
I
there.
don't because I don't watch them. It's very zen-like. To be
I
like,
value my apartment and my belongings that I can't allow that team into my house anymore.
so hey,
They're
wait,
like an
hey,
abusive
wait.
boyfriend.
That's
you can't
because
let 'em
that team is Satan right now. Okay, I'm the youth pastor on this. I
yeah,
fucking
dude, it's
can't
rough.
stand it, dude. Right now, fly Eagles fly, baby. I just fucking whatever.
No, fuck you. You take that fucking.
Dude, that's the thing. The Cowboys have beaten me down so much. My allegiance has gone to, man, those Cowboys are bust. Now I'm just like, no, who's a good fucking team to watch, man? I really don't care because my team just blows leads.
Yeah, well, it's not even. They just make the mistakes that, like, the
Blow
sheer
leads.
unluck.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's not even blowing leads though, dude. Like, they never had the lead against the.
Yeah, they did.
Well, I guess they did at one point. Yeah, when I was watching that game. Sorry,
Blown
but
lead.
it's just. But they blow it, and then like they were right there, and the fact that he steps out of bounds on the fucking 2-point conversion, it's like, oh fuck, like just take the wind out of your sails.
I'll give it this. At least they did better than the earlier in the season, but still,
Yeah.
it's just like fuck, man.
Yeah. I mean, they still got a chance to make the playoffs and stuff. I think at this point. Oh,
Oh, cool.
yeah.
One
Yeah.
round and
Not that
loss.
you care
Okay,
anymore.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're gonna be bad, we need first pick bad, not get dipped out of the playoffs bad.
At least your teams aren't getting. At least they're fucking themselves and not getting fucked by the referees every goddamn time.
Well, that's because we made the wish from Hellraisers to fuck ourselves.
I guess, dude. Dude, Iowa State, dude. I watched. I was at the game against Kansas.
Hey, you
And
guys
I'm
should have won
watching it.
that.
Dude, it was bullshit. When I got home, we stayed through half, and then we were just like then they started playing good after I left at half because it was just getting out of hand. I was like, I can't watch the refs fuck us right now, so I left at halftime and listened to it on the way home and stuff. But then I got home and I saw that kickoff return, or it wasn't a kickoff return. It was which play was that? Where they called it back, where they said the guy stepped out of bounds. Did you see
was
the
a
footage
punt
of that?
return? I don't remember, but yeah.
It wasn't. Oh, it was a punt return. Because I literally said to Alex while that happened, I go, we need it. We haven't ran one back to the house all year. Let's fucking do it right here. And then all of a sudden it happens, and I was like, oh fuck, I called it. Like, just really excited. And they're like, no, he stepped out of bounds. And I'm like, you fucking kidding me? And then a reporter for Channel 5 News here in Des Moines was on the sideline and recorded it and showed the angle. And because it's a blown dead call, you can't challenge that.
Of course.
So you watch it, he never comes close to stepping out of fucking bounds. We had it at the 1 yard line, but no, it gets called back to the fucking 40.
Yeah, checks out.
Dude, it just every fucking time with the referees. The Big 12 referees suck, and they've just always fucked Iowa State. It's just like I don't know why they fuck Iowa State so bad. It sucks.
Yeah.
I fucking hate Kansas too, even though I know their football team is never really that good, but I fucking hate them.
No, it was It was rough.
Yeah.
It was rough.
It was a rough weekend of football. At least the Texas won though.
Texas
They're only
won.
up to 7th though. They in the
Yeah, they're not. They don't have national championship defense. Their secondary is full of holes.
Yeah, that's true.
So you get an elite quarterback, they're gonna get shredded.
You're right. Who is the top 4 teams right now? And I gotta
Georgia, Florida State,
Michigan.
Michigan's
Ohio
number
State?
2. Ohio State. There you go. Ohio State's number 3.
Okay. I thought maybe that was right, but I was like, I feel like I'm missing something here.
Yeah, Florida State's
Dude.
4.
I do have to tell you this. This was very funny. So at the tailgate, of course.
By the way, I
KU game.
heard tailgate is now restricted, so you only can be there 5 hours early.
Yeah, well, I mean, no, that's not.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
is
a
that
thing they enacted this year.
for the Iowa State one?
Yeah,
Well, we were there way earlier than, I guess maybe before the gates must be then.
Yeah.
Because, 5 hours before, because I was like, game time wasn't till 6, so we were there at, our parents were there by like 10.
yeah, it's right before they set a law.
It's
so.
when gates.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
Well,
no longer
that's
an
dumb.
all-day event.
That's dumb. I didn't know that. I didn't really know that at all. We showed up around 11:30 is when we got there.
Gotcha.
But we had some, just all the different families and people who come by and stuff. And one of the family members have a kid who's in high school, right? And he came up for the game. But it's the weekend where he had the sex ed baby. Do you remember the sex ed baby?
Oh, dude, you just put it in your car and forget about it that day.
This is parenting 101. This is how you tailgate.
Roll
as a
the
parent.
windows up. I'll show you how it's done.
That's what. Problem solved. Go State.
Wrap it in a blanket so nobody hears it from outside the car.
This is called a conservative abortion. It's in God's hands now.
In the arms of... Just lay the 3 cards by it. Sort itself out.
But yeah, this kid brought the sex ed, and it made me laugh. What I was laughing about, I was like, dude, you're not even trying. And he goes, well, no, I'm not. And I was like, no, dude, you need to be cheating. You tape a fucking spoon to the back of its head and do this and that. And all the parents are looking at me like, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, oh, they all know this shit. He's just not doing it.
Yeah.
Or he took it all off because you're here. And I was waiting for the kid to be like,
Stop it, dude. You're going to ruin my grade.
blowing up my spot. I had all the tricks. Like I didn't tape I just never took it out of the car seat because you can basically take care of it you didn't even need to burp it. Because burping it, like the thing that were like, oh, you got to pat it. No, you don't. You just have to move it.
Well, even changing the diapers. I always took the diapers. I took the diapers off, and you take the new one and slide it under. You never put it
you
on.
slide
It's
it
like, whatever.
You were the one who told me that, and I was like, oh, sweet. Well, the smartest thing I did is I took a hoodie like drawstring, right? Mm-hmm. Like I had just
And
one
you
like
PD
laying
Pablo'd the baby. Throw it around her head.
Yeah, my baby was dead when I brought it in. I lost a lot of points. Snap that head. I shaked it like a salt shaker.
Those things were expensive, too, because we had somebody literally throw it out their car window.
That's the time to do it, dude. Is when you're like 16. You're still money. You can't get charged for that shit.
He just threw out a crying fake baby out the driver's window.
That rules, dude. Dude, doing that on the interstate would be so funny just to watch somebody's horrific.
Oh, my God! I think it survived. It's still crying. And they're like, it's a piece of plastic.
It's one of those CBT babies.
Andy. Just like, oh, no.
No, what was it? What I did is I took a hoodie drawstring, right? Mm-hmm. And on the car seat like handle, I tied it to that. So at night, I kept it next to my bed. So if it started to whine a little bit, I'd literally wake up and just pull the string and rock it so it'd go back to sleep. So I never took it out of it. So it just fell asleep because I rocked it. the whole time.
Man, they got newer
Dude.
models where you actually had to rock them because mine was just 3 things. It's like you burp, you feed, or you change their diaper. That's it.
Right. Yeah, there was like a weird thing that I had to do. I know I did that, and I literally never had a problem sleeping through the night kind of thing. So it was easy. And then I remember putting like a hoodie on top of it so you could just keep the bottle right next to it. So you just like made like a cove so the bottle would just
sit
stay
there?
in its mouth.
Yeah, dude, you do everything the laziest possible way, of
Yeah,
course.
fuck it. Like a parent should.
That's right. If I've learned anything about parenting, it's like the criminal SVU show or whatever.
Right.
Showed you some cool ways to do it, like throw them under the stairs.
Yeah, I remember though, like it's just funny because everybody's like, "Oh, I can't believe you brought that to the game," or this, that, and the other, and I was like, "This isn't even that big of a mistake," and they're like, "Really?" And everyone was like, "What do you mean?" And I was like, "I brought that baby on my first date with my high school girlfriend when I was 17."
Oh yeah, hey babe, you like what you see? This could be me and you.
I thought that would make me look like a responsible young man.
Yeah,
Turns out it makes you look like a person
creep.
who makes bad decisions.
Yeah. Oh, it makes you look like an Iowa running back.
Yeah, you know what's cool? Pulling up to your future girlfriend's house with a car seat in the back seat and her parents see it.
No, it's fake. I swear.
No, it's not real.
It's not real.
It's a prank, bro.
It's a prank. Yeah.
Not to mention I'm driving a Oldsmobile Alero, so I'm driving a mom car with a baby seat in the back.
Fucking Plan B receipts are falling out when you open the passenger door.
Yeah, I'd be fucking.
Don't worry, I take care of it though.
Oh, man. Yeah. You know where else you can take care of it, Nathan?
Puntedgame.com. Check it out. Monday through Friday, we got hot content for your ear holes. Check all that out. Plus your eyes. I mean, watch the videos there. You can listen. The entire Punted Game Network at your fingertips. But before you do anything else, make sure you head on over to YouTube, and you can go check out Comic Way Taylor. Again, that's Comic Way Taylor all together. No spaces, nothing. So check out Comic Way Taylor 3 times. I heard in like some radio classes, if you say it 3 times, you remember it. But that's bullshit, but I said it enough. So check all that out. There you get Not Worth the Time. You get this show. You get clips from both full episodes. Plus you get clips of his stand-up. Go check all that out. Plus his special Wild Horses is there. Check, like, subscribe, and check out all that stuff. Jesus Christ, quit with a thumbs up already. It's so creepy for some reason to me. Just, hey, buddy Christ. So don't be a youth pastor. Yeah, it's just fucking go over there, check all that out. But back on puntedgame.com, get yourself some merch.
That's right, everybody. Get some merch and support the website your best way possible by getting something cool to wear this fall. There's so many fucking cool hoodies you can get at the Punt and Game shop. So grab yourself something to support your favorite shows. T-shirts also available. So get all that stuff and use promo code WGF. That's promo code WGAF, and that gets you free shipping at checkout. So don't forget to do that. I think we might make a shirt now that says "Don't be a youth pastor" coming soon to the merch shop.
My youth pastor says that baby's nothing to worry about. Just need a bent spoon and a lighter. We're out. Peace.
Fuck KU.
Who gives a